back with another video for you guys. This video is not going to be a tutorial. It's going to be about the best foundations for African American skin tone, because I find that when I walk into certain stores, they don't have my skin tone. Anyways, I'm going to show you the ones that I buy. These were trial and error. I did not like every last one of them, but I still use them because obviously I bought them, so I'm just using them up. But I do have a few favorites for you guys. And the first ones I'm going to start off with are my drugstore foundations, and then I'll go into the high end. I only have two high end, but still, I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you which one is my favorite out of all of them and why. The first one I'm going to do is the 24-hour Revlon Color Stay, and the color is in Cappuccino 410. It is a 1 fluid ounce bottle. It is like $10.35, which is, it's actually $9.95 plus tax, which ends up being like $10.35. This is my skin tone during the winter months. Now that it is summer, I am a tad bit darker, so I can still use it, but of course I would have to contour and, you know, to make my skin kind of blend in with it. It's a really good foundation for the price. It almost reminds me of my Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. But yeah, it is for combination and oily skin. My skin is super oily and I hate it. I'm going to try that milk of magnesia thing that everybody's talking about. But yeah, this foundation is not 24 hours. I would say it is about, maybe I can get 16, because on prom night I wore it from 3 o'clock all the way up until 4 in the morning. However long that is, I don't know how long that is, but it is not, it was really greasy and oily, and my skin was, I just looked so bad at the end of the night. Yeah. And then my next one is also a drugstore. It is the L'Oreal True Match, and it is in the color Deep Cool C9. This is not my color at all, but it does work around here. You know, like if a foundation is too light for me, I'll give myself like a natural contour, and I'll use this around here and then like around my cheek area just to blend it all together, and it actually ends up looking okay, which is very weird because I'm not cool toned at all. My undertone is a yellow all the way, but I still like using red tone stuff for some reason. My next one is the Maybelline Dream Mousse Foundation, and it is in the color Cocoa. For the Maybelline Dream anything, all Maybelline things, I am the color Cocoa Dark number 3. What I have to say about this is I like the pump. I like the fact that it's like almost my skin tone. It's very close to my skin tone actually, but the staying power to me is not where it needs to be. But the fact that it's my exact skin tone makes me want to use it, because you do not want to look like a ghost. And this is for the days where I just want to go out and just barely do anything. I just want my skin tone. And yeah, because sometimes when I'm going out or something and I want to party, I'll consider using a lighter color, because I know I'm about to contour and do the highlighting, so it won't really matter because it's all going to blend together anyways. And yeah, but that it doesn't stay long enough for me personally, but I don't know, I guess it can get worked or whatever, you can work with it. My next one is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. This is my holy grail foundation. I just got this a week ago, and I haven't used any other foundation since. This is better than any of my foundations. This is my favorite. It keeps me from getting oily. It is also in the color Cocoa and Dark number 3, and it's everything, it does everything it says it's gonna do. It stays matte the entire night. I wore this for maybe 20 hours when I got up, and then I went to the movies and stuff and came back at like 3 in the morning. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Let me show you the consistency. This is what it looks like. It is not like a creamy foundation. It is very mousse. It's matte. It is straight matte. I don't get oily with this. This is by far my favorite foundation, and I recommend this to anybody who has really oily skin like me, because it sucks that you put on this nice makeup and by the end of the night it looks like total crap. So I know what that feels like. This is another foundation that I really like, which is my Bare Minerals. I got this from Ulta. I really like this foundation, but it's more of a powder. It is a powder, actually. This is what I use to set my foundation. I almost rarely use it because when stuff is expensive to me, I feel like I should only use it for special occasions. So I don't really use them that much. But like the first four that I showed you, since they're so cheap. Oh, by the way, this was $6.99 or something like that. I was like, good lord, it works better than any of my foundations, and this is the cheapest of them all. I was like, that's a steal. Only thing about it is I went to Walmart and they didn't have it in my color. So I've never been to CVS in my entire life. I said, Grandma, let's go to CVS. Yes, I still depend on my grandma because I love her and she's so adorable. Like, how can you not? But anyways, I went to CVS for the first time in my life and I found it in my color, and I was looking for this on prom night, which I was like, Grandma, I have to get it. It's matte. It'll keep me from getting oily. And we could not find it in my color. So we just basically drove up there for no apparent reason, and I bought a bunch of stuff just because I didn't want her to feel bad because we drove up all the way over there for no reason. But anyways, yeah. Back to the Bare Minerals. This is a setting foundation. Like, you can actually wear it by itself too. I used to love this. But I don't know what happened. It's not my favorite anymore. And then this is my second favorite, just because I know it costed a lot of money for a foundation. It was $27. But for a foundation, I feel like it is so stupid to buy a foundation for 27 bucks. This is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and is it gonna zoom in or no? And it is in NW47, which I did not even know they had. This is my second favorite foundation simply because I know that I have a high-end foundation. Like, in my brain, I'm just like, yes, I own a high-end foundation. I don't know. I'm weird. But yeah, and this foundation staying power is very weird. Sometimes it'll stay on a long time, and sometimes not, which makes me wonder if it's my setting powders that I use on my face to set it. Because sometimes it'll stay on a really long time, and others it won't. So, yeah, this is my second favorite. Actually, I don't know. It might be my first favorite. I don't know. It's between these two. These two right here they're where it's at. I mean, you could substitute this with this, or either way, I don't care. Those foundations are holy grail. It's funny because I used to love the Color Stay one, and now I'm just like, it has no place in my heart anymore because I found this. But then again, like, I'm the type of person, I switch up foundations all the time. I like trying new products, so I mean, I'll find something else that I like more than both of those later anyway, so it doesn't matter. The fact is, you want to try different foundations. Yes, you might have to mix them, but if you want the best look possible, sometimes buying two foundations that are two different colors, as long as it matches your skin tone, yes, it might be a little bit more money from your pockets, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get the coverage that you want, and you're gonna get the look that you're going for. So I guess that's why I like this so much. Yes, I spent almost 30 bucks on it, but I mean, there are so many more foundations that are like in the hundreds, which I don't know why you would want to spend 100 bucks on a stupid foundation, but people do it all the time. But yeah, these are my foundations. Those are the best ones that I feel are best for Black women. We have it hard finding foundations. Like, it's not easy looking for foundations. So I see where girls are coming from when they're like, I can't find my color. But the thing is, you have to be risky. Yes, you might spend your money and might not use it. This one I don't even use anymore. It's just sitting there. And I mean, it was like $7, so I can't complain. It's not like it was expensive or anything. Now this, if I were to receive this and it was not my color, yes, I would have been pissed off. My mom called me and I had to go tend to my mommy. But yeah, like I said, those foundations are better for us. I think, at least. There's still foundations that I have yet to even learn about. So yeah, well, that concludes my video. And yeah, y'all better comment, rate, and subscribe because you love me. And even if you don't, still comment, rate, and subscribe because I want you to, so. I'm just kidding, guys. Y'all have a great day, and I will probably have another video up in like 30 minutes. So y'all keep watching and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.